Man, what's good? It's your boy North Santa Fe Gorilla. We back with another one when y'all thought I was gone. Now I'm back and I'm coming to take over the top spot. But we gonna take it slowly but surely. No diddy. Now look, NBA TBG is reincarnated with the Bleedas versus the Vultures and versus 4KT. And how sway you ask? Well, True Bleeder gets killed. He's the main star. He's the superstar of the whole Bleeder roster. And then G Money get killed from TBG. Main superstar, main roster. They have a lot in common with TBG, considering they beefing with NBA 4KT. But not only that, the odds is stacked against the Bleeders because we got NBA who got more money than the Bleeders that's connected with the Vultures and taking every opportunity to get connected, you feel me, with people that can go against them. But then again, just like Big Dump was lost, and that was young boy's homie, close friend, Marvin, Ben 10's cousin, was killed. So it's almost as if Ben 10 in the role of young boy all over again. Reincarnation, history repeats, etc., etc. You feel me? We got this whole situation now. How will the Bleeder situation play out? Because we got some Bleeders that's still alive, that still got talent, that still got something to prove. But the difference between the Bleeder situation versus the TBG situation is Fredo Bang's homie G put Fredo in a position to where after he passed, all Fredo had to do was put in some work and he took off. With the Bleeder situation, they homie True Bleeder was just getting in his, his groove of things. He wasn't in the sense as far as G Money was when G Money got taken out. You feel me? But no disrespect, because True Bleeder got a shout out for Kevin Gates. He was being looked at. Folks was respecting him. But it's like before Bleeder could get into the dough of putting the Bleeders in a situation to succeed, his life was cut short. So it's like the Bleeders, in a sense, got it harder than TBG had it, because when Youngboy was beefing with TBG, Youngboy was just starting to get money. Now, over the years, Youngboy sitting on stacks and stacks and stacks of money. And then you got NBA 4KT that's connected with the Vultures to the point that they got the city on lock in a sense. You feel me? So it's like they having it harder than TBG had it. And it's just a reincarnation of things. Everything match up. You got True Bleeder that then got killed. You got Cliff. You got all these main people that then got killed. Just like with TBG, Boulevard Quick getting killed. G Money getting killed. Seven Hardaway getting killed. But I will say that when it comes to war and who's basically lost more, I feel like the Bleeders did lost more than TBG did, because TBG was always able to recover. Now, in order for the Bleeders to recover from this whole situation, they gonna need to relocate and stack their bread. And I feel like at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, they like, we gonna live in Baton Rouge, we gonna die in Baton Rouge, ain't nobody running us off our territory. But it's not like that, you feel me? As you get older, you gotta get wiser, you gotta realize, hey, look, folks in them got the ups on us. Folks in them is in a more situation. You feel me? And folks be dissing the Bleeders, have been talking crazy about the Bleeders, you feel me? But the Bleeders really like that, though. You feel me? The Bleeders really like that. It's just they playing an unfair game, because it's like they on the court with 2 players while the other people on the court with 10. You feel me? It is crazy. But that's the situation. When I look at the Bleedas, I see TBG all over again, but with worse circumstances. You feel me? Because I feel like the Bleedas had to work a bit harder than the Top Boy Gorillas did. But you know, that's neither here, neither there. You had all these big dudes and all these big bosses and all these OGs and TBG that was laying foundation already made, when the Bleedas is a bunch of young cats that came and made their own foundation. Ain't really had no OGs to put down foundation like TBG did. You feel me? Bleedas kind of remind me of Band Gang from Detroit, young fellas that had to make their way. And now we get to Baby Joe. BBG blocked and put a target on the BBGs and on Baby Joe. How sway you ask? This man is joking about knowing about what happened to the real G Money he stole, and throwing shots and throwing disses because his daddy was killed. You feel me? And so you in locked up, you in the cell, you throwing off hints like BBG might have had something to do with it, and whole time you got a brother out there, you got Tyler out there, you got Joe out there, and yeah, they did remove from the city and went somewhere, but just cause you did left don't mean ain't nobody gonna come take that trip to come find and see what they can do. Joe always leave the city. Joe and always getting hit up no matter where Joe go. You feel me? He just got a bad history of being target practice these days. But yeah, man, one thing I say is, if I was a Bleeda, if I was TBG, if I was 4KT, whatever, I'm calling the head honcho, telling them, hey, say, man, you ain't in the city like us no more. You feel me? You done moved away. You done got rich. You got a bag. Stop dissing that side if you ain't gonna send me the resources to protect myself. I gotta take the heat. I gotta take the shots. You feel me? And you dropping this shot at my name out, getting me stumped up on front line, having to check out, and getting my child took and getting beat, and you making all these discs living scot-free. You feel me? I feel some type of way with Head Honcho doing all these things, and I got to take the result, because the craziest part about NBA 4KT is the leader, YB. He ain't even took as many shots for 4KT as Baby Joe did took. Baby Joe did took more shots for 4KT than anybody in the group. And yet he in a situation where he ain't got the most money or the most respect like the top members do. He like from the roots doing all the hard work. It's crazy, but that's how it is. And folks is like, today Boozilla Day, and Baby Joe should have took the BBGs, this and that. Baby Joe was in the war trying to rap at the same time, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and that costs money. You feel me? You lose homies, you get into these addictions of the drugs and all this and that. And it's like, you know, but one thing about it, if Baby Joe want to, he can still come back, because out of all the BBGs, he the biggest BBG, and that's who you know more than any other BBGs. You hear Baby Joe before you hear any other BBG. So at the end of the day, he taking his time, he doing what he do, just like Wooski, and he'll come back when he come back. It's your boy, No Santa Fe Gorilla. History repeats in this cycle of hatred, and it just looked like it's a reincarnation of TBG versus 4KT all over again. However, the Bleedas, I feel like, have it harder than TBG did. Y'all let me know what you